House of Representatives, the defense argued that the verification of the impeachment complaint was fatally defective and should thus be dismissed. Ang impeachment court po ruled in favor of the prosecution on the said motion and arguing that the impeachment complaint was made in accordance with paragraph 4, section 3, article 11 of the Constitution. So, yung defective, ano po na fatally defective, kanina nabanggit po, kaya po ako nabuhayan ng loob dahil may nabanggit po kanina si Senator Alan, si Senator Judge Alan Cayetano, Senator Judge Bongo, tungkol po doon sa checking yung House of Representatives. Kung sila ba ay interesado pa, kung sila ba ay naniniwala na tatawid mula sa 19th to 20th Congress ang impeachment na ito, kailangan po natin makita ito at malaman. And if that is the motion, Mr. President, I am more than willing to support that motion because para sa akin, and this is my own personal opinion as a Senator Judge, hindi po madidelay ang impeachment trial. Hindi po maaapektuhan ang impeachment trial sapagkat ibabalik po natin sa kanila at sasabihin natin, meron ba itong verified complaint na ito? Ito ba ay inyong sinusuportahan pa rin sa 20th Congress? So, Ginoong Pangulo, for that reasons, I would again reiterate my objection to the motion to dismiss, Mr. President. Thank you.
Senator Cayetano.
Sir President, I take this podium in the hope that Leader Pimentel spoke. Clarify lang po ni Senator Bato that he's standing, itutuloy po niya yung motion, and I think hindi niya kinonsider ng motion to amend yung statement ni Senator Bato. But after hearing Senator Bongo, after hearing Senator Joel Villanueva, after hearing the Majority Leader and Minority Leader, I ask you for some patience. Just hear me out on a very practical approach to this. No? You know, every time I'm confused or di ko malaman yung sagot, I go to Jeremiah 29:11 that states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." But I'm reminded that kung ang Diyos may plano sa atin, ang demonyo may plano din sa atin. So, one way or the other, we have to make a decision today, and it has to be the right decision. So, ito yung very practical approach ko po. We can do three things. We can dismiss it today, we can remand it to the House of Representatives, or pwede natin ituloy bukas. If we dismiss it today, based on the ground that it is violated the Constitution at more than once na po ito,
The basis of the two grounds raised by Senator Bato in seeking a dismissal
three grounds, Mr.
Three grounds.
Presiding,
Cannot be taken judicial notice of by the court, and that these facts must be obtained, if at all, and or ascertained from the parties involved. In this case, the House prosecutors and the 19th Congress members who signed. That is the understanding of the chair with respect to the statement of Senator Cayetano. Yes. Senator Bato is recognized. Senator Judge Bato is recognized, rather. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Before I comment on the manifestation of Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano, I just would like to react on the manifestation made a while ago by Senator Judge Risa Hontiveros, that the Senate as an impeachment court has no power to dismiss any impeachment complaint. I would just like to share to the body, Mr. President, that the power of the Senate to try and hear an impeachment complaint necessarily includes the power to dismiss the complaint. This is basic, that the grant of express powers includes the grant of incidental or necessary powers. We apply, by analogy, the principle of competence in German and competence, de la competence and friends, which is indeed a major part of incidental or inherent jurisdiction of any judicial or arbitral tribunal. It is necessary component in the exercise of the judicial function and does not need to be expressly provided for in the constitutive documents of those tribunals. Kaya Mr. President, kahit hindi ako lawyer, masasabi ko, if this impeachment court has the power to dismiss an impeachment complaint, walang silbi itong korte na ito, Mr. President. That's my opinion, Mr. President. Ano bang gamit ng korte na ito kung hindi inherent yung power niya to dismiss? So that's my humble legal opinion, although I am not a lawyer, Mr. President. And Mr. President, going back to the manifestation of Senator Cayetano, sometimes I am contemplating that how I wish Senator Cayetano is always present in the floor. Every time a crisis is being faced by this August chamber, Mr. President. Because his ideas and his mere presence only can cool down the boiling hearts and heating heads. So with that, Mr. President, I would like to ask for a 1-minute suspension because before I made my final decision on the manifestation of Senator Cayetano, I would like to confer with my co-movants, Mr. President. Baka iinit naman ang ulo nito mga kasamahan ko, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. 1-minute suspension.
Gagawin lang natin yon ngayon. Kung kulang na talaga sa oras, pass your papers, hindi natapos, hindi na natin saklaw yon dahil pwede natin sabihin, ginawa natin, hindi lang nagkaroon ng desisyon. Wala naman nagsasabing kailangan may desisyon. Sinabi lang ay umpisahan ang pagdinig ukol dito. So, yun yung next. Ngayon, tungkol naman po dun sa sinasabi na 4 kasi yung impeachment complaints eh. 'Di ba? So, parang hindi inaksyonan yung 3, yung isa lamang. So, parang hindi matibay ang pundasyon dahil meron ng tanong ukol sa constitutional, ukol sa legality nito dahil hindi inaksyonan. With a simultaneous referral, dito sa Gutierrez versus House of Representatives, sinasabi, with a simultaneous referral of multiple complaints filed, more than one lighted matchsticks light the candle at the same time. What is important is there should only be one candle that is kindled in a year, such that once the candle starts burning, subsequent matchsticks can no longer rekindle the candle. Anyway, maybe to put it, to explain it, it's more like 4 nga yung na-file doon, pero ang pinagbotohan nila ay isa lang. Therefore, yung impeachment complaint na pinagbotohan na yun lamang ang ni-refer sa atin. Yung iba, parang baliwala yun kasi hindi naman yun naging official eh. Hindi yun yung official complaint because it did not receive 1/3 of the House support. So, may mga nagsasabi, katulad nga nito, and even our presiding officer, I believe, is also of this thinking that the impeachment court of the Senate, just like the Senate Electoral Tribunal, can actually cross over to the next Congress. So, in this case, it can cross over to them, and it is actually their prerogative, the 20th Congress, to vote on this and to say that, no, we don't agree with it. There's no basis for it. But we cannot also, what do you call this, by saying na, anyway, may tatawid naman yan, wag na natin gawin ngayon kasi sayang naman ang oras. Kaya po tayo may mga ganitong usapin ng impeachment dahil maraming programa ang gobyerno. Pero ang mga programa na yan ay hindi maiimplementa ng tama kung ang mga namumuno sa atin ay hindi natin, halimbawa ay merong kakulangan. Kaya nga, di ba? Kasi magpapasa ka ng batas, pero given a chance to defend themselves and also are held accountable. Now, again, mahirap talaga patunayan ito, pero mahirap din gumawa ng desisyon kung hindi natin nakikita ang pruweba. So, sa akin, hindi ko masasabi guilty or not guilty sapagkat wala talking about the 19th Congress, and I just want to make sure that whatever mandate I have left to perform in this 19th Congress, I am able to deliver and comply with. That's all, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So that Rules Committee or Justice Committee hindi ni-report out as the Constitution says. And there's a legal maxim kasi that what you cannot do directly, you cannot do indirectly. So kung magiging ganyan ang sistema ng House of Representatives, all you have to do is keep accepting impeachment throughout the year, kahit 1,000, and then pick one that you like and then i-forward sa atin. That will violate the Constitution na dapat isang complaint lang. So ang allegation kasi dito is that they did not follow their own rules. But sang-ayon ako sa iyo at kay Senator Win Gatchalian na are we all ready to look into that tonight and debate? Even tomorrow. Even tomorrow. This isn't a 15-minute discussion in accordance with the rules per senator. Malalim na diskusyon to kasi kung Supreme Court man is taking time to decide this. This will be precedent setting di ba? So, let me clarify in Tagalog. Dalawa ang pwede nating gawin, ituloy o ibasura. Ang dismissal, ibasura. I am not proposing na ibasura. Yun nga ang pakiusap ko kay Senator Bato, and I will restate it. Yung ituloy, dalawang klaseng ituloy. Bukas, babasahin, and then i-issue yung summons. But that will not stop Senator Bato or any one of us from questioning pag binasa ng prosecutors tomorrow, yan ba ay fourth impeachment complaint? Balik na naman tayo sa step 1 ngayon. Yung remand ay ibalik. Ibalik sa House at and maybe I can state it, Mr. President, no? So ang aking pong amendment ay ibalik sa House at ipa-certify sa House na number 1, including the circumstances, na hindi nila violate yung Constitution in entertaining more than one impeachment complaint in 1 year. Number 2, na interesado silang ituloy ang impeachment complaint. At pangatlo, yung pangatlo, Mr. President, is really the judges nung 20th kung anong gusto nilang gawin. So nasa atin yon, hindi sa House, no? Ang problema, Mr. President, hindi ang 19th Congress ang sasagot nito, yung 20th Congress. Kasi kahit sumagot bukas na gusto nilang tumuloy at i-certify nila, paano kung yung 20th Congress ibalik naman? So I'm open to an amendment to my amendment. I'm just saying I think there is wisdom now in not dismissing it, and there's nothing lost na ibalik ito sa Kongreso at ayusin nila yung isasubmit sa atin. Re-reiterate ko yung sinabi ko po kahapon o nung isang araw. Hindi nating kasalanan na last day of session, February 5. Marami po tayong kasalanan, hindi tayo naguhugas kamay. Pero hindi natin kasalanan na last day final, na yung pang-apat ang final, at nag-eleksyon habang final. So that is why there is wisdom in remanding it rather than dismissing it, or rather than ituloy natin bukas as if walang nangyari. Just a last point. I don't agree totally with Brother Robin na hindi natin ginawa yung legislative.
We will not touch on the subject. Just to improve our processes or our procedure, Mr. President. Tingnan nyo kayo, nakapagsalita kayo, sa pagkakaunawa ko, ito ang motion ni Senator Cayetano. Pa-approve, mag-motion subject to style. Kung pwede po, iwasan natin yun. We are now a court. Hindi tayo mag-approve ng motion subject to style. The motion must be accurately, succinctly stated. Ano ang gusto ninyong ma-achieve, i-move ninyo, then we will decide. No motion subject to style. Delikado yun. Tapos delikado, kaya tingnan mo, kanya-kanyang pag-unawa tayo kasi actually, Mr. President, kahit abogado ako, hindi ko na nasundan yung kahaba-habang manifestation ninyo . Hindi ko na po nasundan yun. So, Let us now state the motion as amended properly, clearly, and correctly. Then let's process it in accordance with parliamentary rules of procedure. That's my suggestion, Mr.
Your Honor, we
President.
have not recognized to answer with the indulgence of Senator Judge
Yes.
Ontiveros.
I-
You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Senator Ontiveros. To answer the Minority Leader, Senator Judge Pimentel, and Senator Judge Villanueva, first, meron bang delay? As far as I can see po, wala. Kasi kapag tinuloy natin tomorrow yung reading, i-issue nyo rin naman yung summons, 10 days, possible reply 5 days. So 15 days plus 11, June 26. Very basic din po sa mga huwes na mas gusto nilang sila mismo nakakakita sa sagot ng mga witnesses because hindi lang yung salita ng bibig, pero yung body language o yung actions. So even if we're going to have a trial on 26, ako, sasabihin ko, 26, tapos magsususpend tayo ng 30. Magpapalit tayo, July or August tayo magpapalit ng 12. So I think it would be wiser na yung 24 na ang mag-hear talaga sa August. Bagkus, tingin ko lalong bibilis. Bakit? Because kapag ka ang issue mo, whether unconstitutional yung articles of impeachment, mahabang diskusyon yon. So by returning it to the House of Representatives, you're giving them the opportunity to make it very clear. It's akin, Mr. President, to a certification, to certify non-forum shopping. So sa mga korte natin, dahil bawal na kung saan-saan ka mag-file, magfa-file ka ng non-forum shopping. No, so I'll make that clear. Pasensya na, I take it very well, Minority Leader, yung sinabi mong wag subject to style. It was because I was using our two official languages, Filipino and English, in explaining. That's why subject to style. No? The last thing I want to answer is that I don't think there is anything anomalous about returning it to the House but yet issuing the summons. It's not usual, but it's not anomalous. Why? If we send it back to the House for them to certify, pinadala mo rin naman yung same articles sa defendant or sa Vice President para sagutin. So pagbalik natin ng July or August at sinabi nila hindi na sila interesado, for the record na yung sagot ng Vice President. Kung sinabing tuloy, yun din naman yung sagot. Kasi hindi po natin sinasabi na pag niremand o sinaole o binalik sa House of Representatives, ay pwede nilang palitan yung articles of impeachment. Hindi nila pwedeng palitan.
Yes.
Ang pwede lang nilang gawin ay i-certify nga at ibigay sa atin yung circumstances para hindi na tayo mag-judicial notice, hindi na tayo magsupina. So kung nandito sa harap ko ngayon yung prosecutors at sinabi lang, walang violation to, tatanungin ko pa sila isa-isa, kailan pinail yung una, kailan pinail yung pangalawa, totoo bang hindi tinanggap, totoo bang ganito. Pero pag binigay nila sa atin na certified na, no? Meaning pinirmahan nila at pinirma ng mga may hawak ng dokumento, we can decide based on that. And it will give us time. So to try to articulate the motion, no? I move to amend the motion of Senator De La Rosa to dismiss. And instead, I move that we return the articles of impeachment to the House until such time that they certify to us that they did not violate the Constitution, in particular, the filing of more than one impeachment in a year. And number two, a communication from the 20th Congress that they will pursue the impeachment against the Vice President. So let me
impeachment case na kasalukuyang dinidinig. At precisely, arguments for or against should not be debated by us alone. Kaya nga po't inuulit ko yung posisyon ko na respetuhin natin ang due process at bigyan yung parties ng oportunidad madinig at oras, panahon, isumite yung comments sa isyung ito. Sa totoo lang po, ang proper pleading ay motion to quash, pero hindi naman po ito ginagawa ng Senator Judge. Ito po ay fina-file ng defense. Pareho sa Estrada, impeachment, at Corona, impeachment, motions to quash were filed by the defense before the impeachment trials. yung prosecution sa mga kasong iyon ay binigyan ng oportunidad na mag-oppose. At pagkatapos ng lahat ng iyan, ang impeachment courts ay dinismiss yung motions to quash on the basis of presumption of regularity and parliamentary courtesy. Mr. Presiding Officer, kesyo motion to dismiss o motion to remand, isa lang po yan. O motion to return, iisa lang po iyang lahat. It is an effective termination of the impeachment. That's it. Salamat po, Mr. Presiding Officer.
That the return is not necessary to achieve the goals of the Senate President. Let's just do what the Supreme Court does when it has a case. Let's issue an advisory. Okay. Bigyan natin ng summons para kay impeached officer. Mag-advisory tayo sa House Panel of Prosecutors. In addition to the answer filed by the impeached officer, anticipate na natin yun. Answer the following questions raised during the hearing of the Senate as impeachment court. Anong date ngayon? On June 10. And then we can even write down the questions that we want them to answer. It's addressable by an advisory. Hindi ko nakikita bakit dinadala kami sa dismissal, remand, return, whatever is the term, Mr. President. Hindi ko alam bakit kailangan tayo bakit ba tayo namimilipit na ipasok ang isang word that is a synonym or can mean dismissal. I do not understand when a mere advisory can help the court, Mr. President. That's all I want to say.
Senator Bato has a motion. Do you want to say?
That is
Senator
why,
Bato is recognized.
Mr. President, that is why we are going to put this into a vote to settle everything.
Before acting on the motion of Senator De La Rosa for the clarification of some of our colleagues, the motion of Senator Cayetano is to quote return
Mr. President,
to the House the issues raised by Senator De La Rosa for the purpose of issuing an order that will require compliance with a one-year ban and for the House to issue a resolution affirming their intent to prosecute the case during trial in the 20th Congress.
and for the record, Mr. President, I changed the word remand to return, a non-legal term, to make it plain. So it is in no means a dismissal, Mr. President. Kung dismissal din lang, bumalik tayo sa original na
Your Honor,
just to emphasize that it isn't, and just to answer Senator Win na why remand, because the original motion was to dismiss, and I understand why they want it to dismiss. This is a compromise that I feel is both practical and idealistic, Mr. President. In my view, Mr. President.
Again, this will not constitute a dismissal, Senator Judge Pimentel, because as the presiding officer said earlier, we will be issuing summons.
Why
this
use
vote.
dangerous words, Mr. President? At saka yung pag-restate mo, ang layo na sa return the issues ang sinabi mo. Wala ko narinig yun.
please,
That's why, Mr. President, ganito na lang gawin natin. Mahaba-haba rin yung supposed to be accurately, clearly stated motion. Can we write it down? Can we flash it? Para makita na natin yung fixed wording. Because I never heard return the issues. Ngayon ko lang narinig sa presiding officer. Kaya magulo, sobrang gulo, Mr. President.
Can we have the Honorable Cayetano restate the motion? Do you want it printed, Coco?
Mr. President, I don't think magulo dun sa pabor magulo dun sa hindi pabor. Because I restated it already, Mr. President. Whether
Kung may motion, all motions, etc., or any senator shall require it, they shall be committed to writing. Mr. President, I am requiring that it be committed to writing and flashed on the screen para makita natin the details of the motion, Mr. President.
Mr. President, can they type it as I narrate it? Then we can edit it together. then may I remind everyone that we're already in the period of voting, so it cannot be interrupted anymore. But no, it's in good. Nagtawag na siya. But we will follow. Tama yung motion mo, Mr. Minority Leader. So we will narrate it and so that it will be typewritten.
Can the Secretariat coordinate with Senator Cayetano now while I recognize Senator Judge Binay? What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Binay?
Just one clarificatory question, Mr.
Yes, Your
Presiding
Honor.
Justice. Ano ho ang mangyayari doon sa complaint kung hindi tanggapin ng House yung pagsoli natin?
Hindi po natin, ulitin ko po, hindi po sinosoli yung complaint in the strictest sense of the word dahil nga po, pagkatapos natin pagbotohan to, ano man na mangyari, mag-i-issue po tayo ng summons para pasagutin. Ang pagkakaunawa ko sa layuning ito na kinaklarify na ngayon ay para utusan ng Kamara na magsumite ng paliwanag at compliance sa mga katanungan na ipinukol kanina ng ilang senator judges. Hindi po ito dismissal. Let
Mr.
us
Presiding
disabuse the minds not only of the public but of the senator judges too, that this is tantamount to a dismissal in any shape, size, or form. It is not. And that is not the understanding of the presiding officer as well.
Pero, Mr. Presiding Justice, di ba ang Tagalog po ng return ay isole?
Intayin po natin i-clarify. Pero pinapaliwanag ko nga po, ang pagkakaunawa ko at sinagot ng movant ay hindi yan dismissal. Those who are against the motion, if at all, can think and say all they want that it is. But it is not, and this will soon be proven by the issuance of a summons right after the vote, regardless of the outcome.
So, Mr. Presiding Justice, hindi pwedeng baliwalain ng House of Representatives yung motion na gagawin natin, assuming na it will be...
Utos po ng husgado yon sa Kamara na tumatayong prosecutor sa ngayon sa 19th Congress at maski na sa 20th Congress. Ito'y magiging dagdag patunay para sa presiding officer na itong kasong to ay tatawid sa ika-20 Kongreso at hindi mamamatay sa ika-19 na Kongreso.
Another clarification, I'm sorry, but I think
Ready na ba kayo?
kasi yung unang
Out dismissing, that should be nor terminating the case until such time that one, the House of Representatives certify to the non-violation of Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 5 of the Constitution, which provides that no impeachment proceeding shall be initiated against the same official more than once within a period of 1 year, including the circumstances of the filing of the first 3 impeachment complaints. And number 2, that the House of Representatives of the 20th Congress communicate to the Senate that it is willing and ready to pursue the impeachment complaint against the Vice President.
Having been restated in compliance with our rules, the presiding officer will now proceed to divide the House. Should anyone desire to explain their vote, he or she may do so after the vote has been taken. All those in favor of the motion of Senator Cayetano, as read and as you can see in the screens before you, please raise your hands. Kindly. All those against the motion of Senator Judge Cayetano, please raise your hand. May we get the results? With 18 affirmative votes, 5 negative votes, 0 abstention, the motion of Senator Cayetano is carried. What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Tolentino?
Mr. President, my affirmative vote is subject to my qualifying continuing firm stand that the